We need better Olympians. This is Marcus Orlob, who represented the USA at the Olympics last year in Paris. And if you recall, this was the controversial ride for the US that Jane came into the arena, trigger stacked, spooked, did something, allegedly nicked her leg, and it was bleeding and he was eliminated for blood. Now, we have no way of knowing whether that nick happened in the arena or happened before the arena, but either way, they're sticking to that story. However, when we look at how trigger stacked this horse is today in this test, I have some suspicions that there's other stuff going on here. Now, we definitely need better role models. First of all, she comes in trigger stacked, then he comes around, continues through the test, does the walk tour, and then as he heads into the Piaf Passage tour, has more difficulties. Now, here's my issue with this test, is this horse is an Olympian. She does not owe Marcus anything. And yet, she should be able to have a bad day, say, no, I'm sore, I'm tired, I'm whatever. But he is treating this like this is a schooling round, and if he stops at this point, the horse will get away with it, and he has to continue on. Now, that's not the case with a schooled horse. You can take a schooled horse, quit in the middle of the test, and if it's trained well, allegedly, it should be able to pick back up the next day and ride a complete test without thinking it's learned how to get away with something. That's not how horses operate. It's not how horses think. It's not how horses work. It's an old school mentality that needs to be diminished and removed from the equestrian line of thinking. So what pisses me off the most about this test is he continues on to do the entire flipping test. Doesn't just like ride through the next movement, which I maybe could have bought into, but he rides the entire test to punish this horse. And then on the final center line, he comes down the final center line, and then right before the final halt and salute, he refuses to salute and just brushes it off and tells the judges he doesn't want to be scored because he did Jane that dirty.